All right, good evening, everybody. Today we're going to be doing something super duper fun, but first of all, Happy New Year. It's already 10 o'clock here. Who knows where it is at your area, but I'm actually going to move this chat over because we're over here on YouTube. It's good to have everybody here. There we go. Hopefully my little face doesn't get in the way, because I know on YouTube it's got the little icon down there, so I'm going to move the chat there. Anyway, Happy New Year. It's good to have everybody on. There's a whole bunch of people from Patreon. We've got Hope, David, Kathy, Carol. I saw Deji, obviously, Sam, bunch of people on here. So super fun to have you guys. If you're from, Steven was on too, if you're from Patreon and I wouldn't normally recognize your name here because it's all different now, just let me know that you're from Patreon. Anyway, super duper fun. I was supposed to look at the Patreon comments, so maybe I'll take like a 5-second break and do that later. We were messing around with some stream settings. Okay, here we go. I've got, as you can clearly see, a little covered bridge, an old, that's not a Model T. Phil, I'll give you the backstory to all this. Phil told me what kind of car it was, and I don't remember. It's kind of like a Model T, so I may refer to it as one. This canvas has been toned with just a little bit of burnt umber. That's a pencil sketch. If you're new here, we're going to be going from 10 to midnight, so we'll ring in the new year together. It'll be super duper fun. I'm working from a line drawing, just a pencil drawing, but it's not a real pencil drawing. It's actually a Grok pencil drawing. But it's not just, oh, it came up with 2 seconds. Phil spent hours trying to get that image just right. Phil's actually not here. This is just me and Dad tonight because Phil was not feeling good at all today, which we're super sorry not to have him, but he will be back next time. So yeah, we really miss Phil because this is like, we were looking forward to this and planning this.
That means I have to talk.
Now Dad's got to talk. That's right. That's right. So we really miss Phil. I hope he's feeling better soon. But Phil came up with this 100% credit. Again, he spent a long time with Grok putting in all the prompts to get this because this did not just come up automatically. I'm going to post the original line drawing. It's not a color, it's just black and white line drawing. I'm going to post that on Patreon. So any of the tiers on Patreon that'll be available to you. And then I've also, because this is the first time I've ever painted a car like this, today I went ahead and did an oil study. You can see my burnt umber versus the white. See how much brighter that white is. So I did a little oil study. I think that came out pretty good. I spent less than an hour probably on it. I don't know, I really didn't time it, but yeah. So I've got that, it's wet. I've just got that off to the side as well as my line drawing. So there you go. Let's paint. This is awesome. This is YouTube. We shouldn't have any trouble, but I am recording. I've clicked record. So if something critical happens, I should still have my recording on my computer. Okay, here we go. They're saying hi to you, Dad.
Hi, guys. How you doing?
Hey, Deji, doing well. Good to see you. It's 6 a.m. for Deji, I think. Have you gone to sleep and woken up?
On what day?
I think it's 2026. He's a time traveler. Absolutely. That's awesome. All righty. Oh, thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that. It looks worse as you look at it closer. It did. It looked good in the little camera there. It looks worse as you look at it closer. We got to start painting.
All right.
We got to start painting.
Hey, Hope. Hey, Max. Everybody.
Is Max here? Hi, Max. Good to see you. Yeah. Hey, Max. Very cool. There's Lila. Hi, Lila. Hi, Lila. That's Aunt Lila. Very cool. That's Dad's sister.
My sister.
Yep. Very fun. Very fun. Here we go. Jamie, how's it going? You guys, Datalore, good to see you. That's awesome. Michael Sullivan, good to see you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I could spend all day talking to you guys. I gotta paint. I'm gonna take some clear gel and some white. See, I know most of these people either personally or we hang out and talk on Patreon. So if you're not a member on Patreon, link in the description below. Highly recommend you check it out. It is, as I think Kathy said, the very best value for your money. You get the most amount of interaction, painting, learning, all that good stuff by signing up there on Patreon. You get a lot of access to a lot of lessons. So I'm just going to cover the background area. I'm not going to necessarily try to go too far with this, with just a little clear gel and white. You know, you don't have to tone the canvas, but if nothing else, it helps you figure out where you put the clear gel and white mix. I'm going to have just a very basic sky. I'm working on an 18 by 24 inch canvas. Deji will probably put the metric conversion down in the comments. You can look for that there. All right, there we go. There we go. Looking good. Looking good. All right, what did you say? It's indeed past 6 a.m., but I'm determined to chill out. All right, appreciate it. Go get you some coffee, Red Bull, time traveler. Or no, is Russia area going first or last?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Because that's the side of the world he's on. So I don't know.
Is he in Bulgaria?
Yeah, Bulgaria.
Okay.
So, Deji, is it 2026? Okay. Knocked off all the loose hairs. Let's paint a very simple background. Very simple background. Some red, blue, and white. Red, blue, and white. Here we go. It's going to be fun. I'm going to start up in the corner using broad overlapping strokes. And we're going to work across. Here we go a little more. Nice. So Dad has to reach over and hit the button to switch. Because Phil's not here. This is right now is when Phil would interject with something, reading a comment, or we'd be strategizing about how I really miss him. I really miss him. We love Phil. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go ahead and continue this. I'm just getting the canvas covered quick, honestly. Ooh, that looks bad.
Let's be fixed.
There we go. Let's get some white involved in this. You know, the more of that sketch I can leave intact, the easier it is later. I don't really quite figured out what I want to do yet, so I was basically concerned with this. I'm really not so concerned with the rest. That's a lot of paint. What do? Take it off. Blue shop towel time. Here we go. All right. Oh, Phil, there you are.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Hey, Phil. Here we go. I'm going to remove all of that extra paint because we don't need it. Get that off of there. Boom. Okay, now that looks a little rough, so we've got to blend again. So to blend, what I'm going to do is, wait, I want to see it edgy. She said, it is 2026 here. 8-hour difference, barely any fireworks this year. It was eerily quiet. Interesting. I've already heard a bunch of fireworks. Here in Tennessee, the fireworks are very much alive.
Yeah.
It's a culture thing here.
Shotguns.
Hang on, we're on YouTube. I don't think they allow that. Oh no. Oh my goodness.
(2026) in Atlantic Canada.
Oh, awesome. It's another time traveler. Boom. There we go. There we go. Deji, I saw your picture of the planet. I got it. 2 weeks late, but I got it. So there you go. Just to let you know it's on my radar. All right, let's take a filbert. Filbert's too small, too slow for this. We got to do something faster. How come I don't have any 1-inch brushes? That's weird.
You don't?
No.
Oh dear.
3 2s.
You want me to look around? I can go in the closet.
No, I don't need one that bad.
Okay.
Question mark. I've got some paint color here. Look at this pretty color. What is it? I don't know, but it's a color. It looks like green to me. Here we go. Back that time. Wow, look, by not over mixing that paint, I actually get a lot of pretty little effects. That's it's okay, but it's a little bit. There it is. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's nice. Finish my sentence, right? It was a little bit vibrant, word I'm looking for. Found it. There we go. Boom. So we got some bushy trees, just some layers, some different things happening. No, really not a big deal. It just kind of is what it is. If you ever put your finger on the canvas like that, it takes the tension. It increases it so that it's not springing so much. Helps a lot. I've been drinking a lot of coffee. Has anybody else been drinking a lot of coffee tonight? Trying to get ready. That's great. I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas. We haven't talked much. I've been busy doing family stuff. You guys probably have too. What makes you here? Oh my goodness, there's just some we film. We really miss you. Oh no. Laying in bed as the medicine kicks in. Oh no.
Oh dear.
They set off fireworks. My poor dog is going to be scared. Yes. You managed to sell, Deji, I'm reading yours. You managed to sell 7 paintings in 2 days, 6 of which are probably for a tourist hotel. That is so awesome.
Good job.
That is awesome. I take full credit. See, join my Patreon. You can unlock all of this artistic skill. I am quite a bit teasing. Deji was awesome before. Yep. There we go. You know, Rob Swift, I don't know if he's on tonight. Rob did an art expo in Europe. It's awesome. I saw some pictures. So cool. And he's over on Patreon as well. Guys, gotta keep painting. All right, simple, soft background. See, I want it to be, if you look at my oil study, you see how that car is popping because it's got that it's a light on dark. So I want some of that light on dark pop. And I don't want to make my background so dark that my car doesn't pop out. Okay, so let's go ahead and take some yellow, whatnot. And let's go ahead and just sprinkle some color. Oh, that's pretty in the background. Doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be there. It's there. There you go. And less and less and less. Just a nice soft field. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty good. By the time YouTube is done compressing that, it'll be more than sufficient, right? There we go. There we go. Now, I'm going to put just a little bit of dark. I can't spin all. In fact, I need to keep an eye on the time. Wow. 10:18. I'm planning to be done, obviously, at midnight. There we go. Okay, and obviously, I need my corners of the paint quite a bit darker. There we go. And then corners of the painting quite a bit darker over here, yeah. There we go. Because otherwise, it just doesn't have the same impact when your corners are bright. Always in an oil painting or any painting, keep your corners dark. So I'm going to take some more of our colors. Let me just go just a little darker, not a lot, but just a little to show. Yeah, just a tree on that. There we go. Yeah, okay, it's something. And it's already beginning to pull our eye. Let's go a little darker on this side, actually. Now I'm going to have a big tree on this side, but you know what I mean? Just something a little darker. So that'll be kind of a gorge here, a little stream where it goes down. We'll deal with that later. Cool. And it looks like I got little misty layers in there, so that's a bonus. Okay, that's decent. That works. Yada, yada, yada. Got fairly large trees coming in. Again, I'll share the sketch over on Patreon. Nice. All right. Fell asleep when Lisa's chair. Oh, that's so funny. Nice. All right, I'm just catching up, you guys. Daedalor sold my first painting for $150. That is awesome.
Yay!
Max, you always drink a lot of coffee. Yeah, I do, Max. I certainly do. Full cup right here. Click record. Oh, and I just clicked something. I've got my mouse over here because Bill wasn't over there. So I figured I might as well have the mouse on my table now. Clicking buttons. Okay, let's go ahead and paint in our little covered bridge. It feels like, oh, I could just spend all day. I need to jam on this because that could take as much as an hour. At least it did on the first go. It's not that complicated. Actually, the shapes are not that complicated. But let's go up here. Let's paint our cover bridge. I've got a brand new, beautiful filbert brush. Let's take some colors. Some brown, some blue, red, and yellow and white. We're going to make an emotional brown. Where is Sean? He's probably asleep. Sean, are you asleep? He's probably not here, but he's an hour ahead. Well, hopefully he will see the replay because I've got emotional brown. It's very, very emotional. Okay, here I go. You know, I covered the side of it. I'm going to take my emotional brown and I'm going to spread it right along here. Like that. Boom. Looks good. So that's my shadow. And right down in here, a little bit of shadow. Yep, we're already starting to see a covered bridge. I'm going to take a little bit of red, yellow ochre. Oh, that's pretty. Nice to have a little color, you know, because we're going to have blue, cool colors, black. So having a warm color on the roof, I think is going to be good. My highlight's coming in on this side. So I'm actually going to warm that up even more with a little more yellow. And having that sketch on there just helps to kind of keep things correct. So Kathy, the reason that the projector, I didn't use the projector on this, although I did try. The reason I didn't get it is because I almost need to, like elevate the projector up. I didn't have a table or anything to set it on up here in the studio. So I got to figure, but it's got to be like a little stool or something. I haven't quite figured it out yet. I did get it to power on, connected it up, and it was definitely working. So I appreciate you letting me have it. Yeah, I got to get some sort of a stool or something to set it on. Okay, now let's make maybe like a weathered gray. Let me take some of my emotional brown and just mix it with some of these colors here. Put a little blue in it because that blue will make it into an emotional gray. Spread that here. Kind of this old weathered barn look, although that's obviously not a barn. Too warm. I'm going to cool that down. This is the shadow side. Color is 50% of the painting experience. And the other 50% is composition, detail, brush control, contrast, that sort of thing. So that tells you something. It tells you that color is important. Oh, that's pretty. See, that cool color really, really works. Boom. Okay. This is awesome. Again, not totally sure what kind of vehicle that is. It's not a Model T. It reminds me of Model T. Phil. Oh, Phil's in the chat. What is that, Phil? No, I used the, Phil, I used the Chinese projector is the one I used. The one that has the Chinese app that we can't get it to change to English. So I did use the projector. I just didn't use Kathy's projector. Because no, that would be really impressive. That would be hard. Dad's over reading the chat. That's funny. Right, it wasn't a Model T. They're like 25 or 30 seconds behind. So when I say something, it takes you like 20 or 30 seconds to hear it. And I do that. I don't have to do that, but I choose to do that because it allows my video feed, the painting itself, to look higher quality on YouTube. Patreon's a little more live feeling, I think. Oh yeah, wow. There we go. That is already something. It's already something. Wow. Poppy says, or Popeye says, doing okay, trying to keep my eyes open. That's funny. Sean Mullins, Art, there you are. Hello. I was asking if you were asleep like 10 minutes ago. Here you are.
Hello,
it's
Sean.
good to see you. Oh, look at the chat. Everybody likes Sean. That's awesome. If you ever need anything, he is happy to help you. I'll put his phone number right in the description below. He's happy to receive calls any time of day. He can answer your questions. Right, Sean?
What?
Oh dear. Semi-true story, isn't it? It's a semi-true story. Oh no. This is really pretty. I'm loving this. Let's get a little action right here. This is where I'm going to deviate from the Grok pencil image. It had like a weird hole up here. I'm going to fill that in. There we go. It's kind of pretty. Is it perfect? No, but we're not looking for perfect. We're looking for kind of pretty. I think we found it. The brush strokes are catching the light. See that? See, as I change, see the difference? They're just catching the light. So I may need to use a different brush. That's just because I'm using a filbert brush. Let's go with a darker. What time is it? Just want to make sure I'm not like rambling on. It's already spent 26 minutes. Okay, here we go. Some black. Dark colors to get some interesting shadows and effects inside the covered bridge. Is this the first time I've ever painted a covered bridge? I believe it is. I believe it is.
Okay, Phil says a 1930 Model A.
Oh, 1930
Model A.
Model A.
Ford.
Thank you,
Model
Phil.
A.
Thank you, thank you.
Or thereabouts. Probably grokked around a little bit.
Right? Oh, look at this. I will put some details in this, but not there yet. Oh, I didn't put the background in. I'm going to need to do that. I'm just painting carefully. At this point, this is a paint by numbers. There we go. I say that a lot in my art classes too. We're just going to do a paint by because it helps people actually not to feel so intimidated. Because all you're doing is filling it in. It's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. Let me just take some of my background colors. I'm going to come up here. Almost time for the steady stick. We've just begun. I'm just going to put a background in. That just shows the landscape behind it with just a little shot of color. That's all it is. I'm just going to touch that, just subdue it, kind of match what's behind it there. That'll be fine. Wiggle, wiggle, make sure I get all those little canvas holes covered. That is something that I nitpick you guys on a lot. And I've got an excuse. I've got a big light here and I don't have endless time to go make sure I've got it right. I've got to keep going. So there you go. Here we go. Let's take and add in that little cross member. Just more or less just using kind of some of the paint there. Yeah, that shows. It's funny. It doesn't look like a whole lot here, but then I'm actually seeing it in the monitor. Well, that's normal, I guess. Just to create some, yeah, some variation. It looks old. Yeah, I don't like it in person as much as I do there in the monitor. It's just the way the light's hitting it. For me, I think in the studio. You can literally see the support structure under. There we go. Yeah, it looks old. Awesome. Okay. Smooth that out. Let me see what that look like. Pretty good. I got a lump here. There we go. Okay, very good. Very good. I like it. What do you, yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
Read off the comment. Yeah, go
Well,
for
I
it.
was looking at Phil's comment, the steering wheel's on the wrong side. And of course, Deji said, well, it must be your European car.
Phil, I flipped the image. I flipped the image. You're right.
Just.
I'll fix it. Yeah, thank you, Phil. Thank you. What did you say?
It's from the UK.
But I think this is a Ford.
The Ford from the
A
UK.
Ford from the UK. Oh, no. Thank you, Phil. It's like the steam locomotive that didn't have any steam coming out last year, remember? And It was Keith Brown, I think, that jumped in and said, wait, we've got a problem.
No, there's just hamsters pushing it from behind.
I don't get the reference.
There was no steam coming out of it. Something had to be pushing
okay.
it. The train doesn't just move.
didn't understand the hamster connection.
Hamster's pushing the train.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I understand what you said.
Okay, it's getting late.
Steady stick. Oh, dear. I'm going to just shingle this roof very quickly. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time. You guys, we're just having fun. We're just literally having fun. Was it Steven? I think Steven asked. It could have been somebody else on Patreon if we were going to finally do our covered bridge. And so here we go. Hopefully you enjoy it. And I want to see your version. When you guys do your version tomorrow, send it to me on Patreon. There we go. Boom. Ew. It's kind of chunky. That's funny. Let me go just a little shot of that yellow ochre. Is that too much yellow ochre? I don't know. Whatever. As long as you have a lot of color, you can fake the rest. Ooh, that's kind of pretty. Let me go just a little more highlight, and then I'm gonna really gotta stop, because honestly, we don't have as much time as it feels like we have right now. You know, I'll be flying and slapping paint around later if I don't try to keep a consistent pace. Just a little light on the backside, not too much. Yeah, that is pretty. I like how there's some pink, some gold, some orange showing through. Make that a little better there. And one more thing, I'm going to put just a little purple in it. Every good roof has got to have some purple. Just a little purple. Just to show, hey, there's something else in that roof. And then maybe just a little purple on that shadow side to delineate. Good. And then I do want to do boards, so I'll probably do that here in a minute. Start getting some board textures. Okay, now let's go ahead and just highlight this really quick. I'm going to highlight. It's going to be really interesting, I think. Yeah, I like that. It just looks like a patch or something up on there. PC Friend says, I'm not seeing Kevin paint. Amazed how fast you can paint. Interesting. Anybody else having trouble with the stream? Just let me know in the comments. I have this recording, so if something weird happens, I've got to back up. That's something I've learned. We're not going to make that mistake again. There we go. I'm going to take and highlight this now. Oh, that's pretty. So just a matter of, there is nothing here that's like step 1, 2, and 3 and you're done. Everything really in a painting like this could be made up of tons of layers. And where you stop is up to you, honestly. It could be just layer upon layer. You could do 100 layers on here and still have room to go. Just how it goes with a painting like this. Oh, it's pretty though. Let's take a little bit of black, brown, black and brown. Just slice through and to create those vertical boards. I'm going to come back probably with my liner and do some more and better details. There we go. At least we got something. A lot of detail. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to kind of cut this short and I'll come back if there's time because I don't want to cut short my, what do you call it? What did Phil call it? A model something, eh?
Yeah, model something, eh?
There we go. Make sure perspective, rather than having it slope down, it needs to slope up. Very gently slope up. My palette is going to be a mess, by the way. Look at this. I'm going to have bunches of little blobs of paint everywhere because it's one of those kind of paintings. All right, and that almost needs to go just a little brighter. Dad, if you see a comment there, just read it out in your microphone if you want.
Okay. No issues in the stream.
No issues in the stream. Okay.
No issues, Blake. No issues. Okay.
It's a good day. It's a good day.
Some people have refreshed it. Yeah.
So, okay, so refreshing it can fix the problem. Yeah. There we go. Bring that line down, bring that line down. Okay, look at that. It's starting to look like a covered barn. It's starting to look like a covered barn. That's awesome. There we go, a few more details. Okay, you guys, that's not half bad. It is not half bad. We're not looking for perfection. We're looking, this is art. You kind of, you try to suggest what you're trying to paint and allow the viewer's eye to fill in those details that you haven't. And it's a better effect that way. Actually, that's pretty. That's pretty. Or it just looks good on my little monitor, one of the two. Step back, is that okay?
Let me zoom in.
Yeah, see if it falls apart. No, it's not bad. Not bad. The hardest things to do are the buildings and the man-made things. I agree, Daedalor, very hard, except portraits are harder. Having a question. Have you ever seen your painting in a hotel before? I saw mine. Nope. Nope. I have not seen my painting in a hotel. That's really cool, though. Good for you, Deji. That is awesome. It'd be fun. Take a picture of your painting in the hotel and send it to me on Patreon. That'd be fun. Okay. Right over here, I'm going to do just a little boop, boop, and have a little rock stone foundation. There we go. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that's pretty. So to do these stones, I'm just going to use a wide variety of color, basically leftover color. And let me know if you guys have any thoughts, ideas, suggestions. I may not, it's all I can do to keep up with my painting, let alone the chat. But it's nice you guys are able to talk to each other, if nothing else. There we go. And we'll definitely do another YouTube live stream with Phil so that you guys on YouTube can have the full experience. It's been a long time since I've done one on YouTube. There we go. We do these once a month over on Patreon, and you guys get, because there's not as many over there, you get a lot of anything you want, really. Like if you have a question, we're going to talk to you and interact there on Patreon. There we go. And we'll answer your questions and shoot. Sometimes it goes into 30-minute back and forth, doesn't it? About who knows what on painting and techniques and different questions about that. There you go. That's a good start, I think, for the foundation. Let's go ahead and go back here. Actually, that foundation will go. I feel so sorry for my little, I'm going to just destroy that brush. Let's not do that. So I'm going to use my filbert. Filberts are designed for scrubbing like this. They do a great job of that. Filbert brushes, if you had to just pick one, you probably do the most things with a filbert brush. Of course, our light's coming through like this, so I'm going to have this side of the foundation have some stones like so. Come back. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. Now, let's go ahead and make, it's well worth just getting this dialed in. And see, it's another reason why I toned that canvas was just so that I don't have to like, fill the canvas in quick. But you know what I mean? I kind of leave it dry, I can put my hand on it. I've got options, you know? There we go. I can paint some stones in like so. Right under here. Nice. Nice. And of course I'm going to, this is not just it. I'm going to get my, there we go. I'm going to get my little small brush out and build in some beautiful little shadows. Some shadows there. I'm going to go just even darker. Up under here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, here we go. Fun. I hope you guys are having fun. I think you are. Looking over the chat, it's going wild, so I think you guys are having fun. All right. Abstract expression. You need to show the road inside the covered bridge. Yes, I've got it sketched. It is right there. You're right. Good call. I'll probably paint that with the road. Absolutely. What else am I missing? I think we're good right now. Deji says, instead of calling them rocks, call them groks. That's right. That's right. Oh, no. Actually, yeah, go ahead.
Question at J Bray 34. Have
Okay.
you ever sold your work?
So you got to say it in your mic or else I got to repeat it.
Oh, okay.
Have I ever sold my work? And who asked that?
Jay Brain?
Okay. I sell them currently on the website, or maybe just on the new website. They may not be on the old website. But yes, I do sell my work. All right, let's bring this land here down. There we go. Okay, that's starting to look like a covered bridge. We'll do some rocks and some whoop-de-doos, like so. Actually, come maybe wait, something like that. Oh yeah, that'll be good. Okay, here we go. Let's highlight. Actually, before we do that, let's highlight. Focus. Let's highlight these rocks. Let's highlight these rocks. Boom. I'm going to take right here and just begin to create a few little stony highlights. Now, in all reality, the sketch sort of falls flat here. So I'm going to have to just do it myself. Okay. This is me concentrating. There we go. Okay. Actually, okay, so here's something we're going to change on the fly. Pull that down. Good. A little dark color. Pull that down a little. Okay. Yeah, there we go. A little green. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. That's better, isn't it? Yeah, definitely. It's better. That rock wall was like becoming a little too high. Becoming just a little too high. There we go. It's pretty. Perfect, but pretty. There we go. Boom. Yeah, you can, it's totally up to you how rough or how new you want this thing to look, right? I don't think it really matters. Kind of whatever you want to do. So I'm going to touch a little line. Just create, and I may later, like I said, come back and create details when I know I've got time. Because right now, no telling how much time that's going to take for that Model A. Okay, now, again, this is kind of where I'm bogging down a little bit because I'm trying to figure out the rock details here. I think this needs to be...
Angie is suggesting
Yeah, what does Deji say?
maybe add dark cracks on the gray rocks.
Deji says
To
add
show depth.
dark cracks on the rocks to show depth, and he is right. We need to do that. There we go. Yep, we do need to do that. So let's do that. Yeah, I might as well go ahead and do it now. Boom. Could do it with a liner brush later as well. That's an option, but it's kind of nice to have it mix so that it's not just totally dark and there's multiple things sort of happening. You know, stones and rocks are not the hardest thing in the world to paint. They take layers, but they're really not that bad. I think just a little effort and they look good. You know what I mean? My opinion. There you go. Yeah. See, then, and not everything has to be perfectly figured out or filled in. It's just got to sort of be there. So there, we'll kind of make that. Yeah. There we go. That's honestly, we didn't do anything else. We could be okay with that. You know, could be okay with that. I think I will shrink it with the road. You know, I might cut it there. Or maybe I'll leave that line just to remind me. But no big deal.
Yeah.
No big deal. This side, of course, is further away. We're not going to have as many details, but I will just scatter some so that it feels like it's not left out. It's really not that far away, but you're kind of forcing some perspective that way. Just to make the stones a little smaller. That side. Okay. That's fine, you know? It's totally fine. It's pretty, actually, and it's going to work. Just get a few stuff. Very simple, very simple. Okay, okay, okay. We can come back. We can add more to that, but let's not do that yet. Oh, thank you so much, Sean. I appreciate that. Oh, Sean, I will follow up with you tomorrow, or give me a call. Oh, no. All right. Deji, accent highlight. Yeah, definitely. JB Ray says, the dark gray add value to the rocks, makes it stand out. Cool. Thank you very, very much. Red on the rocks, JPK. I like that. Let me do that real quick. You see, look, this is a collaboration. JPK asked me to add a little red, and he's totally right. What that does is it ties together with the roof, ties together with color. There, that's pretty. You were so right. And then a little accent highlight. I think Deji said that. Little accent highlight. Oh, I did a lot of accent highlight, and it's actually kind of pretty. Okay. Good looking little foundation stones. And honestly, what can happen is I'm going to probably cut that land off, right? And have it, some grass and stuff there. So I think it'll be fine. I think we spent way more than enough time on that. Coffee break.
Yay.
Muted my mic so you didn't hear that.
Oh, what about, you want to light that? It's going to be a light colored road going in?
Yes, a light colored road. Should I do it now?
Yeah, all the way to the very foreground, or blast it in, so because you got to cut it around your car. Your car's going to...
Yeah, let's do that. Light colored road. Light colored road. I just grabbed a color, just a tan kind of from this side there. And let's just do that. Okay, that's too light, isn't it? But it needs some shadow back there, at least some. At least some. So let's go with that shadow tone coming through there. Okay, now that's better. We can also introduce a little purple. Every good road needs purple. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that totally works. Hey, the purple's free. It's already on my brush. Does it show? You bet it does. Wow. Okay. That'll work. Yeah, that'll work. I see a couple of, nobody mentioned that little bright spot there. Okay. Now, it's so hard. You guys, it is so hard. Somebody take the brush out of my hand. It's hard to stop this. I want to keep painting it. I really like painting on this covered bridge. Again, this is the first time I've ever painted a covered bridge. But I wasn't necessarily losing any sleep over it. Basically a barn with a big door. Not a big difference from what I guess I've been painting for quite a while. Anyway, let's continue on here. I'm going to not do the road yet because I can actually use the road to fix the wheels. Let's just come down with the camera and come in as close as you can. And let's do this Model A.
With the steering wheel on the wrong side.
I'll fix it. I'm going to start with I'm going to start with my light tone. So let's get the palette up. Let's get the palette up.
Looks like there's a driver in the back seat.
Driver in the back? No.
In your
I've already come up with
sketch.
This is Tennessee. He parked the car on the road and walked down to check the water level.
Okay.
They still do it today.
Okay.
All right, here we go. I'm going to take some titanium white and a little bit of black and a little bit of blue and a little bit of whatever that is. And now we've got whatever that is, which will work. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm looking both at again, let me show you that's what I did today. We just got to cut it out and paste it on there. We'll be okay. Actually, I'll only finish that to about 80% completion. So what's my time at? 50 minutes. Yeah. I'm going to just touch into the tiniest bit of walnut oil. You could use clear gel, or you could use linseed oil. And let me tell you what, linseed oil is going to do the same thing for half the price. So use linseed oil. Do not use walnut oil. There we go. There's the roof. This is a black color car, but it's going to reflect the light and the things around it. So it's not going to be just black, you know. Obviously, it's going to have to be other things. So I'm just going to scrub this in. I'm using the 1/4 inch flat. You can use whatever you want. 1/4 inch flat's a very, very good brush. I think it's about the right size. I'm going to place my walnut oil just right there on the palette. And the reason it's just that I don't want too much, very little bit. And when I was doing that earlier today, I was using my clear gel in it. But it's similar. As long as I don't get too much of the walnut oil, we'll be okay. Yeah, there we go. It's pretty, isn't it? So I'm going to take some darker black, and we'll just go in here. I don't want to rush it necessarily, because if I rush it, I'll cover my drawing in a way that's not helpful, and I won't see it, you know, and I'll lose it, and it makes life hard. Keep that drawing intact till the very last possible moment to cover it. Boom, here we go. We're getting somewhere. Paint that in. You could do this with acrylics and then allow it to dry. Paint your oil landscape around it if you want to. That's an option. Okay, light's coming in like this, so have some shadows on this side. Then roll that dark side over, just like so. Oh my goodness, Dad, this is when we need Phil, because I've got to focus. He could be talking this whole time.
I don't have a trombone.
Yeah, let's talk about Phil just got a new trombone.
Number which one?
I don't know.
10?
12. By the time I see him, he'll have another trombone. Oh my goodness. I need to concentrate. That's funny, though. That's about time for another concert, isn't it?
Seems like it.
Okay, here we go. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Mm-hmm. All right, Deji, look, Kevin, at least you're not painting a train again. That's right.
Yeah.
So it's a win-win. It's a car now. That's right.
That train had a lot going on.
The train had a lot going on. The train was tiny, and I was like in there, and like one weave of the canvas was making a difference. You know, it was changing it. Not necessarily an easy thing to deal with. It's so hard when one weave of the canvas, makes a big difference. There we go. There we go. Boom. Yeah, so got the little roof bit. That's right. Here we go. That's pretty. I still need to add my details, but that's pretty good. I do see in my test painting, I've got a little more highlight on this roof panel. The roof panel.
The hood?
Yeah, the hood. I just got done painting that other thing. Had a roof. Let me go around here. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now, gotta flatten that out just a little more. Because your brush stroke direction is super critical here. Okay. And then we just bring, there we go. That's a little flatter now. Okay. Okay, what my time is. Oh, that was a long 5 minutes. I'm so concentrating. There we go. If you guys have any thoughts or ideas, let me know in the comments. Hopefully Dad will spot it. Right? He's over there looking. He's not on his camera. He's over there by the computer looking.
Deji, next year, will it be an airplane or a helicopter?
Deji asked if it'll be a helicopter or a plane next year. Yeah, get with Phil. I'm sure he'll come up with something exciting and ridiculous. Because this, I would never have picked this. I would have picked a mountain landscape.
Tree Mountain.
And here I am. But you know what? Now I can say I've done it. Oh my goodness. You guys have no idea how happy I am that I did practice. Makes a big difference.
Sam Duncan asks, isn't that the kind of car that Bonnie and Clyde would have taken? And yes, it was.
Really?
Actually. Yeah.
Really? Did you say that in your microphone?
I don't know, did I?
I don't know if you did or not.
I did, I
Okay.
think. Can anybody hear me?
We'll have to wait 20 seconds to find out.
All right.
Okay, I'm trying my best here to get these angles correct. You know, some car collector would probably buy this painting. Yeah, this would look cool in that kind of a setting. Add just a little more dark purple to just a little oil, a little dark purple. Nice. Just really get this dialed in here. Again, this is a paint by number situation. Filling this in as best I can. Stand back and see. Okay, what's going on here? A little bit more. A little bit more light here. There we go. A little bit more light here. There we go. Sorry for the commentary, you guys. Just gotta concentrate. Oh, I've got to concentrate. We go a little lighter here on this side. I need to get my steady stick. I'm sorry if this blocks. I won't be long blocking the canvas. I just need to get this line in here established correctly. That might be just a little too bright. Okay. There we go. Just bring that, see that curve there is important. The inner curve, I think. And it actually goes, yeah, stops right here. It's the correct place to stop it. Right, that's good. That's good, I think. Gotta give this just a little rounded edge there. Perfect. Perfect, I think. Close. Close. Let's take a little dark, Put that little bit dark right under here. Okay. Now, I may just let that sit. Let me paint I know this from the first to go around. When I did paint in my darks, it really made things pop. So let's paint the darkest parts in now. And that's just obvious. I mean, of course the darks are going to make it pop. Doing it quite carefully. Let's get rid of that European Ford design there. Fix that. Yeah, I flipped the image around before I traced it out. Didn't even think that the steering wheel was on the wrong side. I was thinking, holy cow, I've got to paint a car on the live stream. That's what I was thinking. There we go. How come we can't just do mountains? You guys always ask for the craziest things. There we go. You know, can you, I'll go on Patreon. Hey, can you guys suggest something? You know, I'm not really sure what I want to do. People will come back, can you please paint a polar bear and this and that? And I'm like, no, can't. Not in an hour on the live stream. That is funny though. Boom. Okay. You see how that's making that really pop? Let me just get rid of these little holes. Ooh, a little bit goes a long way there.
Yeah, it's really coming.
It is coming, yeah. You know, I realize I'm gonna have to paint my road behind it. That's totally okay. Something I'll do in a minute. Let's go ahead and just get a little color on those. Just fill this area in. It's just blank looking. Just get it filled in. Yeah, there we go. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. Get just a darker color now. I may want to change brushes here in a second, but I like the chiseled edge of the brush. I can do a lot with the chiseled edge. You know, just to kind of suggest some detail in it. Yeah, then it is. That's just a couple lines. Suggest detail. Your eye can fill in the rest. They take some. There we go. You guys are loving this. This is wacky. I'm just going to round off that window a little. Just kind of like that better. This is one of those places where you're like, oh, fix one thing and then have to fix another. Boom, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, this car has a lot of subtle details to
It
it.
does have a lot of subtle details. I noticed I put a lot of burnt umber in my other one, the oil study. This is why you do an oil study. And I like the burnt umber. I don't have burnt umber in this one. Do you see it? Let me bring this oil study in.
Oh, yeah.
So that burnt umber there, yeah. Put that back. It's good for color, if nothing else. Yeah. It just reflects the landscape around it a little that way. And warms it up a little. Let me check my time. Oh, not bad. 11 o'clock. This is not bad. I can hopefully finish the rest of the landscape pretty quick, you know? I don't have to belabor it. A couple trees. You know what I mean? But I just want to do a good job on this. Hopefully this isn't boring. Are you still up with? I haven't even looked at the chat. I'm locked in here.
I think they're dialed in.
All right. Lost my sketch. Here, I have absolutely lost my sketch. I gotta kind of figure out what in the world's going on here. Let me put this back on. There we go. I'm sure he's not done with that yet. What, wouldn't use the background through? Yes, I would. But thank you, Kathy, anyways, because sometimes I forget stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty bright back there.
It's pretty bright. The sun is very bright. She was definitely looking out for me.
Yeah, definitely got to do something about
I
that.
had to do something. That's right. Now, Kathy is awesome. She lets me, every once in a while, she'll send me. She's local. She'll drop off a painting for me to repair and fix. And actually got one coming up, and I'm going to put it on YouTube here very, very soon. It came out good. So if you guys are interested in sending me a painting, that's another fun thing. If you want to send me a painting, now there's no guarantee on this, but it's very likely that I will accept that painting. And you live here in the United States, if you want to send me a painting, jump on Patreon. Join there and send me a message. Say, hey, I want you to fix this painting. Send me a half-finished painting that you failed, you're about to throw it away. I want to fix it. I want to make a video about it. There you go. Just stick a little right to there. Boom. Yeah, that looks super good. Going to shrink that just a little. Just a little. Okay. Boom. I'll probably have to highlight the roof a little more, or the hood. It's going to call it a roof all night. That's fine. Highlight the hood a little more, maybe. Yeah, that's just looking really very decent. Like Dad said, a lot of subtle details.
Yeah.
A lot of subtle details. I think I'm starting to get that a little too small. I'll go ahead and go just a little bigger with it. Boom. How about we get a different brush just to create kind of a hood ornament, I guess. Ball thing right there. Yeah. That's actually good.
Yeah.
That's good. I just double loaded the brush. I should have probably showed it. I'm sorry. Didn't show it. What are you going to do? I'm going to have some coffee.
Oh my goodness.
All right, all right. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Let's do some wheels. So I'm going to take some of this and some of that. Some dark colors. Going to go ahead and paint the dark part of my wheel first. Actually, I'm going to begin to add just a little more oil. Man, it's 11:07. I am not taking a crazy amount of time to get here so far. It's not like I got bogged down and, 20 minutes on one spot, I'm hearing knocking. Yeah. Oh, man. Hey. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Sophie is bothered by my car. The car is going this way and the nose is coming at me. Oh. What are we gonna do? How come you guys didn't catch that?
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so glad Sophie's watching. Thank you. Big help. Big help. Let's go just a little bit more on the downward side here. Yeah, it needs more highlight here. Anyways, let's go down here. Okay. Yeah. Just. I think that's better. Here's what we'll do. We take a clean, dry brush. Let's connect those lines. If anything, we could
It's pretty darn close.
take and cut it right here. There you go. Now it is. Yeah. Now it's good. Is this okay? Because this is something I screwed up here on my oil study. See, this grill is facing directly at you, where the car is going to the right. See that? The grill is facing directly at you. So I don't want to repeat that mistake.
Mm-hmm.
I think the grill feels like it's going that way more now. I don't think the grill feels like it's off kilter too much. Let's go down with this. See, this is a lesson in perspective. Now it feels like it's going. I need everything going this way. Can't have it going like this. You guys. Bill, he's probably asleep. Oh. Poor Phil, he did not sound good this morning. I know he really wanted to be here. Oh, there we go. Actually gonna go ahead and just kind of blend that in a little because I don't like it. I'm gonna try again. What's that?
Deji says these cars were never famous for their build quality, guys. This one is crooked.
Oh, funny. Oh, it's really crooked. Never famous for the build quality.
Remember, they're a little behind us.
That's so funny. Yeah, they're about 30 seconds behind, I think.
Yeah.
All right, Sophie. She probably doesn't have the sound on. Does this look better? Almost.
Yeah,
Almost.
roll the fenders and the bumper once you get those painted.
Right.
That'll help as well.
You're right. I just want to get this correct here. These actually hold the headlights on. Yeah. And this is just pointing outward still a little. See it?
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just kind of adding in some detail too. So there's some extra texture on it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You better. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
close, you guys. It's
Yeah.
close. I'm not, pretending to be the world's best car painter, especially not live, but it'll be as good as my training was. Or better. Okay. Might just as well get these lights, but you're right. I do need to go ahead and get those fenders in. It's a bigger deal, And it has that really cool bumper we need to get in. I love that bumper. Let's go ahead and get... There we go. Let's get some of this tire action. Just blue, because it's blacks, but you got to paint it with color, you know what I mean? So blue it is. Some brown as well, white, just to get a nice color going. There it is. I'm going to darken those wheels up some, but I'm just checking my time. Nice. Yeah. Okay. So there's some tires. There's some tires. Darkening my tires again. Oh, wow. Okay. Now coming in. Starting to get a little thick and heavy. Okay, at least it looks like a tire-ish. That's good. Let's get some, I can always revisit it. Let's get some brown, black, a little walnut oil. We're going to keep the pace up. The walnut oil helps so much. Paint that in. Okay. Yeah. Dipping into the walnut oil. How'd it go? Yeah, see, it's so nice to have that oil steady. I'm glancing down. Okay, what value did I put here? Was it completely black? It was. Do I like it? I do. So we're going to go with it again. Okay. And actually, just kind of I'm going to do kind of an intermediate. No, it's not. It's black. This is all black. This is all dark under here. Just kind of fill that in dark. A little hard to tell. This is where, again, the grok image kind of falls apart in this little area down here, so I'm not totally sure what needs to happen, but this close. Could just kind of fake some details in there. You like walnut oil better than clear gel? No, not necessarily. It just was handy. It's just handy, and it works similar as long as you don't. I think the walnut oil is easy to get too much, where the clear gel will be hard to get too much. There we go. Get some beautiful color out of here on my fenders. And get some good shadow around the fenders as well. Boom. Is there anything else there, Dad, of interest?
Jamie,
Yep.
painting a black truck is a major tone challenge. It looks great.
Oh, good. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Jamie. He said painting a black truck is a major tonal challenge, and it is. He said it looks great, so thank you.
And Eddie says, would you drive a Model A if you had a chance?
Yes.
Looks like a death trap.
I would drive a Model A if I had a chance, without a doubt, Deji, without a doubt.
Just to try it.
Absolutely. Looks like a death trap too. I bet it.
No airbags.
No. You could always wear a helmet, I guess. I don't think it even had power steering.
Probably not.
You just do a little blending here. Boom. There we go.
Go to camera one.
Okay.
Take a wide shot.
Just see what it looks like within the landscape. Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Jamie's right. It is kind of a challenge to paint black because it's everything but black, you know? Everything but black. There we go. Those headlights, get those going. And I didn't even think about this because I didn't actually paint the headlights in the practice, but I should probably have a yellow tinge to them, right? They're going to be, I don't know what they should be. Let me know in the comments if you know something better. I'm going to give them just a yellow tinge. Who knows what they would be.
Maybe reflecting surrounding
Right.
values.
Okay, so maybe add a green as well, maybe.
Yeah. One side of it.
Yeah, and then maybe add a blue on the other side. Just like you said, maybe just surrounding reflections. Yeah, some blue. Light blue. Yeah, that looks fine, I guess. That's probably okay. The yellow works. Okay, thank you. Yeah, just if you have any other thoughts on that, let me know. Yeah, Lila says, painting cars, buildings, people, animals, so hard. Your car looks amazing. Thank you. Are you going to add reflected landscape colors in the car? Absolutely, I should. I kind of didn't think about that. Let me do that. Thank you for the suggestion. I definitely need to do that. Oh, my oil study's falling. There we go. Yeah, let me do that. Let me add reflected. You're right, because some green on there, some brown. Yeah. Just going to very carefully put a little color on these headlights to the outer edge. Let's go ahead and get a highlight. You know what? Before I do that, let me paint in this area so I don't forget. Kind of a beautiful, just a darkish kind of a color. Darkish gray, blue. That's all I've got here. That'll be fine. You know, I haven't heard any fireworks recently.
Yeah.
There was a lot before we started. Everybody went to bed. You're doing your own fireworks. There's no need to stay up till midnight. Fireworks are not nearly as big of a deal, though, on New Year's. 4th of July. It is a very big deal. And people, just regular people, spend thousands of dollars. There we go.
Yeah. Okay,
a little bit on this back wheel. Boop. There we go. And then just that beautiful kind of burnt umbery black tone. Got some dirt on the wheels, maybe, you know, just whatever. Let me just get a little walnut oil just so that it fills my canvas holes in. There we go. Then black. Dark, dark, dark black. Well, this is really good. Concentrating, but good. anybody else feel that way? It's just me. There we go. Kind of like that little light there that catches the edge. Yeah, some of those, some of these little thingy-doos are helping. Okay. So, there we go. Yeah, you know what? It's there. Let's get some dark under here. Now, actually, that's a continuation of this, isn't it? Kind of hard to tell. What?
Deji asks, what's your opinion on Cybertrucks? Are they basically an unloaded video game, car texture? Very ugly.
Oh, funny. Well, I have no idea. I've never drove one. Yeah, as far as style goes, it didn't. First thing, it's crazy. The first time you ever seen one in person.
I think they're redesigning, aren't they?
I did not hear that. That is news to me.
I thought I saw another concept coming out.
Is it also odd, or is it?
It was a little different. It looked a little better.
Did it?
The one I saw, yeah.
I don't know. People, they're kind of popular. You see them around Clarksville, Tennessee. So they're probably all over the place. If they're in Clarksville, you know. Okay, there we go. There we go. I will say this, Deji. Have you driven a Tesla? I have a couple of times. I did once.
They are pretty amazing.
They're so torquey. It is ridiculous. Whatever one I drove was a fancier one. It was extremely torquey.
Was that when we were in the desert?
No, that was with Sophie's cousin.
Okay.
Thing was crazy. Okay, let's do the mirrors real quick. Let me do at least this mirror. Okay, that was easy.
That was quick.
Just need more than that, and it feels not enough. Let's go. That's, of course, the back of the mirror, right? We're not seeing the front of the mirror. Just connect it. That's fine, probably. It's probably. There we go. Okay. Let's do the. Let's do the bumper. Keep me on track. I'm gonna do the big things first. Okay. I've got a little. What time is it? Oh my goodness, it's 11:24. We get this bumper in. Well, you know what though? The road's not going to take me long. Trees are not going to take me long. Hopefully. Get that bumper in. You know, I'm going to lean into the umbers and the reds just a little bit on that bumper. Yeah. Gotta get a dark purple. Just something kind of fill in there. It could be just dark road underneath. We'll figure it out later, maybe. Then I've got just this little, like a body shape there. We'll just do something, I don't know, just something. I don't think we're gonna have any car experts, you know, giving us too much trouble on this. Looks pretty close to a car of that time period. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. I like it. For doing this for fun on New Year's live stream, I like it. You know? And by taking my time on it, which I clearly have, I think we've got something we can be happy with, honestly, without a whole lot more. I'm so glad Sophie had to fix that though before it was too late. Let's pick up a little more white and a little bit of yellow ochre. Are you seeing anything, Dan?
I was going to say that also it's to note in the camera that I'm at, I'm at a bit of a side angle here, so it changes the perspective a little bit on the car. Let me go to number 1. This is a straighter on shot.
Even that's angled, but yeah, straighter.
So you do get a little bit of,
but it will be consistent, right? So if the car's still heading in the same direction,
correct. Yeah,
direction.
it looks a little skinnier in
Not a problem. Yeah,
my camera over here.
not a big problem,
The close-up camera.
right? Ooh. There we go. Ooh, that's not bad. Yeah, I like that little shot. Okay, real quick, let me get, I'm gonna go like a blue and white almost on this roof. This is Aunt Lila's suggestion. Paint in my little love the surroundings. That does help a lot. It does help a lot.
And left side of the vehicle, the side facing you there, darker in your sketch than, or in your study.
Darker in the study, lighter in this one. Okay.
Yeah,
darken it up just a
it
little.
needs to be darker.
Okay.
Like, look at the back.
Yeah,
The
it
left
is a
window
little,
is really dark and needs to come dark down into the body panels.
right. It is.
Otherwise, it looks more of like a gray car as opposed to a black
Yeah,
car.
you're right. Because on my original, it does look kind of
It
black.
does. Yeah, yeah. That'll help.
Especially down here.
Yeah. Those shadowy areas.
Yeah, this is good. Well, we'll have a car done before midnight. Woohoo! That's crazy.
Max says, don't forget the steering wheel.
Ooh.
And somebody earlier had mentioned a door handle.
Okay, could,
Probably a quick little line.
yeah, probably just a quick line. Yeah.
Paint with D. It's New Year's. He's driving under the influence.
That's funny.
And missing a second mirror.
Yep, because I haven't put the road in yet.
Yeah.
I actually haven't sketched it. It's actually right here, probably. Just in, I guess I did put the road in. My bad. No, you're right. We're just missing the mirror. There it is. There it is. Because the road is more or less in there.
Yeah.
Okay. So, wow, okay. I mean,
Wow,
we've got
yeah.
something.
Now, are they spokes?
Yeah, they are. We got to do the ground underneath them before we can do the spokes.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
So, I think my headlights are a little funny.
Okay.
I'm just going to darken them a little bit to make them a little bit more. I think they're too bright. That's the
Yeah.
problem. There we go. It's better.
And the shadow in the bumper front, right in the center, is darker in your study, right? Right in
Yeah.
the center. That gives it a little more depth and contrast in there.
Yeah.
There you go. Starts to pop.
Yeah. Let me just compare the study. There's the study. got more brown in it. This one's got less brown.
Let me go to camera 1.
Okay.
There we go.
Do this so that, yeah.
Here, can you? Yeah.
Yeah. Similar. I like the brown, but also, oh, that's special. I just lost my. Hang on. USB media disconnected. Whoop-de-doo. I need that sketch, please. Oh no. There we go.
Oh,
It's coming back.
there's life.
Photo. Yes, photo. There's my image. I have a TV that I put my images on typically. This thing is like major laggy. There we go. There we go. I'm back. You guys. There we go. Boom. I've got less than half an hour to finish. Well, I'm going to try. You guys, I am absolutely going to try. Let's take some road colors. Hey, I can do a landscape in half an hour. So, there's a chance. So I'm going to just get that painted in. Oh, that is so tedious. There we go. Is that showing okay? It is, but oh, you can really tell that with those little holes, I'm thinning that paint down with walnut oil, trying to get it to fill those little holes in. Okay. Come back with some black.
There you go.
Restate those. Yeah, that's better. Fill that in properly. Seems to be a bit of a weird spot there. And now that I can sort of blend that together, make it feel more road-like. There we go. Oh, you know what? I said I was going to take that out, remember?
Yeah.
So we'll go ahead and do that. Oh, oils are so forgiving. Just easy to work with. Make those changes like that. Awesome. Then this, I'm just going to take some of my color here, stick it in here. For the back window. Just take just a tiny bit of oil. Just create some smudge bushes or something to tie that together. Okay, let me stand back. I can do this. Here we go. What do I say? If you don't encourage yourself, you may not find encouragement while you paint. Something like that. Something like that. You know what I do love is this brownish color. Just a little brownish color on the grill. Just gonna scatter that in. And the other thing I would love to do, just real briefly, a little green. Just a little green sprinkled, just to feel, again, like it's kind of reflecting some of the colors of the landscape. Bumper. Yeah, see that? And maybe a little yellow. Just so it feels like it's reflecting some of the beautiful colors. There we go. It's subtle, but I think it adds something. It does. You can see it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Love to get this mostly finished by midnight. If I have to wrap up a detail or two, no big deal. I told you, I think I spent about an hour on my study painting. Hey, here's a secret for you. More walnut oil. If you need to go faster, add more walnut oil. There we go. Actually, I'm going to take a smaller brush. And paint the interior of the area here. There we go. If I go too fast in here, it'll look sloppy, so I do have to hold, I've got to hold back a little bit. I'm being silly. I can be silly in the landscape. Should be okay. Wow. But you know what? The covered bridge went well. I think that was a pretty good time versus reward. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty normal. I would definitely do another covered bridge. It was very enjoyable. I felt normal. Felt good. Didn't feel out of hand. I'm going to be laying this painting flat to dry. Otherwise, we'll have a drippy painting, potentially. Okay. Even though I'm painting with oil, or a lot of oil, and I'm painting a lot very quickly, I still need to add a lot of different color. I don't want it one flat dead color, but I'm going to. Just taking forever to cut in around, you know? It just is what it is. It's pretty though. I'm gonna take even more purple. Even more purple. You guys, this is going to be awesome with the purple. Scatter some color. Boom, boom, boom. Scatter some color. Love that. And so purple up the corner here as well. Look at my palette. That's awesome. See, I'm cover camera one there or fan down. Sorry, there we go. I'm covering a lot of canvas now. Like went from really slow to fairly quick. There we go. I'm finally painting. Yeah,
Go back to the wide shot.
yeah, you better go back to the wide shot. That's right. There we go. You know what I realized? My color and the wheels are not right. So I gotta go kind of like help balance it out a bit.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like way too bright.
Yeah, that helps.
Yeah, just go back and forth. Kind of messed up that wheel, but what are you gonna do? Okay. Back to concentrating. I think the wheels are the hardest part. It's most fiddly trying to get that to not look weird.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Okay. I think the spokes will help. I don't know why I've got highlight under the wheel.
Yeah, I was going to mention that.
It's a little odd.
Picking up some light colored gravel or something off the road.
Yeah, well, let's not do that. Yeah. I think it's actually very critical to have some of that deeper shadow there.
Yeah, a little darker under the whole vehicle.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, one more thing here, and then keep going fast.
Under the
Hey, that's not bad.
Yeah.
This is
under
not
the
bad.
front, under the front bumper too. Get those dark, shadowy tones in. Yeah, there you go. All the way in the dirt.
Yeah.
Because that would be dark under there.
Yeah.
There you go.
Now let's just do some spokes really quick. Almost midnight.
Boy, I don't hear any fireworks here.
I know they've already lit them off.
Well, we're not quite there yet.
no. There's
20 minutes away, but
I think we would have heard them by now.
yeah. There we go. See, just some dark spokes. I think that's all we need, honestly. Let's not overthink it. If you're going to make this painting like an all-day event, you could overthink this, but for the sake of this particular painting, it works. It so works. I am pleased with that. If we don't do anything else, I'm pleased with it. You guys, Phil. There we go. I'm going to now paint in some beautiful highlights to our road. Boom, 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 boom. Actually, roads are usually pretty straightforward. I want this to look kind of muddy and choppy. So there we go. Sure does now. Make sure my canvas is covered. Okay. Yeah, and it does. It looks muddy and choppy. A lot of good color and detail. Some red in that road. Some burnt umber in the road. Some shadow. Because we know the light's on this side, so let's add some shadow. Good. There we go. And then, yeah, just a little bit more shadow. And then I need to do something else.
looking good.
Looking good? Everybody happy?
Yeah.
No major criticisms?
Just reading.
That's good. Boom. Okay. Hey, you know what? I'm pleased with it. Is it perfect? No, but it'll get the job done for what we're trying to accomplish, I think.
Max asks, is there water under the bridge?
Yes, we do need to do some water under the bridge. Yes, there's water under the bridge. Water under the bridge.
And Digi asks, what is the canvas size?
18 by 24. What is that in centimeters? I'm asking Digi. Boom, there we go. Okay, now let's do some grass, because grass is fast and exciting. Now let's do the water under the bridge. For water under the bridge, I'm just going to take just a regular brush here. We don't need a whole lot of detail to this. There we go. That will work. Just a little bit of water. Boom, boom, boom. Yep. And some reflection of the trees. A lot of oil. Some dark brown to kind of, so we're gonna have some, yeah, there it is. See, just reflection. Water. Oh, it's pretty. But hey, let me tell you what, everything feels easy now. It's so funny.
You're definitely in your wheelhouse.
I feel more comfortable. That's great. Look how easy water is. Little wiggle. Oh, now we've got water. Water is easy. Let's paint some grassy bits and bobs. Just like always, I think. We'll just do kind of standard grass today. Crunch, crunch, crunch. I'm just gonna put this in. Not worry a whole lot about it. Lots of good texture, lots of good detail. Tall grass, obviously very unkept. Oh yeah, it's good textures really. Yeah, it's not bad for 2-second grass, you know what I mean? Add some beautiful dark grass. Oil helps me paint a lot faster because the paint glides on. It's not ideal in every situation, but if you're wrapping it up or whatnot, adding oil is not a bad thing. It's a nice dark texture, some grass. Okay. Hey, if you're a messy painter, just throwing this out here, if you're a messy painter, the more oil you add to your painting, the messier you will be. You will get very messy. Yeah. Looks like grass to me. Take some yellow, just some white, yellow. Let's just paint some grass tone. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. Cool. Very cool. Gotta be careful because I could actually spend the rest of my time just repairing the car. I'd rather not do that. You know? Just kind of strengthening some of those lines a little. There we go.
Yeah.
Just kind of so it shows up. I'm not worried as much about the highlight and shadow. I just want it to show up. There we go. Okay. We just sort of make that a little bit less messy. Which it is now, a little less messy. Hey, that's cool. You know, with another 2 hours, you could really dial in this landscape. But it's okay. I can take it now and just tap with my fan brush to kind of cut the grass down a little, make it a little shorter, a little better in scale, I think, with the vehicle. Just do that now. See that? Flatten that grass back out. And then take a highlight color and stick on that grass. There we go. Nice. Rolling hill as it rolls down into, the river there. Good. I think that's okay. Let me see. Yeah. Oops. Let's actually get some paint on the canvas. Oh, wow. Boom. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, now add some other colors, some reds or something to break it up. Okay, and then some white flowers maybe? Something, we just need something. Oh, I heard a firework.
First one.
Yeah. Okay. So now we got something here. Let's take a 2-inch, some black. Let's just stamp a little dark in there. Just a bushy texture of some, yeah, just to kind of break that up a little. There we go. Yeah. Boom. You know what? While I got this, go back to this brush here. Let me just, yeah, kind of make it a little better. Top some of that and then crunch some grass. Good. The only thing I don't like is this area here. Let me just work on it a little more. Then just fluff this area. Soften it a little. Let me see, that's better. See how it's just a little softer? What do you think, Dad? What does it mean?
I like that.
Softness there that I'm adding.
Yeah.
Just had to dial it in.
You can bring it up over the rocks, perhaps. There you go. Tie those two together. Yeah. There you
Soften
go.
it back there. Now back over here, I'm just going to do a little dark, like a line of like bushes or something, just dark here. 10 minutes to New Year's. Woohoo! Not going to have a finished painting, most likely, but
Close.
I will be close. I'll have a lot done. Ooh, that's a nice soft. That's kind of nice because it doesn't. You don't want to detract too much from that car.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad. This is this. I gotta switch the other brush. I gotta get in here, paint around it, like precision. And then I think I would see a little bit of road back there. So let me go ahead and add that road in now. Because I think it would be there. What do you think? A little road? Yeah. Boom. Like that. Okay. Read like a road. So I want it to connect to that back there,
Yeah. Yeah.
which I think it's doing.
Yeah. It's,
Yeah, it is.
yeah, definitely.
And then I know I don't want too much. I just got to integrate it a little bit
Yeah. Yeah.
because otherwise I'll lose all my dark. So I'll change brushes here. Yeah, let me stand back. Yeah. That's it. That's not a problem. I like it.
Boy, it must have been a bumpy ride in those days
Yeah. I don't think they had much for
for suspension.
oil-filled shocks.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Mm.
Pleased with that. We're gonna have a very decent little painting. It's a fun project, you guys. And I hope this is something that you attempt because wow, it's it's a lot. It is a lot, but it's worth it because I think you're gonna grow as an artist. I think you're really going to enjoy it. Oh. There we go. See that? A little, yeah, that's actually really good. I mean, I know it's color's not completely consistent. Now it is. Yeah, okay. Boom. Okay, that's cool. Now I'm gonna very quickly put in some beautiful grass on this side. Grass is something you can do tons of different ways. This is just one way, which is just fluff it. You bring it in, fluff it. I'll put some of the brightest grass here on the edge, and then I'm gonna actually go to a 2-inch because it's a little bigger to cover that larger area. And I'll go ahead and just place in a little walnut oil. Some of my darkest grass just to fill in. Bring the two together. You got some grass. There we go. There you go. Oh, don't forget the steering wheel. You're right, Kathy. Glad I looked down. You guys always keeping me on track. Every live stream. There we go. Let's get some grass, some bushes here. But yeah, that's a car. It's a car on a road. I think those bushes are a little big. So I'll cut them down. I was having fun.
Bring some dirt in.
Take some dirt, huh? That's right. And then Kathy's right. What time is it? I don't want to miss midnight.
I think you got like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Which I'm not going to have the painting done. I got to finish the shore over there, but that's okay. I'll keep going and just put a couple minutes more. I think I did that last time with the train. I don't know that I finished exactly. I don't remember if I finished exactly on time. Who cares? We sort of make the rules up here anyways. There we go. Boom. This is exciting, you guys. This has really been a stretch, but good. Yeah, good. I'll tell you what, this is, I say, hey, painting's 50% color. I'm proving right now that this is 50% color because there's no detail in this road. I'm faking it by putting in these colors. There's nothing but smudges, you guys. Nothing but smudges. I'm just trying my best to fake it. And you be the judge, but I think it works. You know, I really do. Anyway. It's getting too red there. Cool. Yeah. That's better scale-wise. Let me go darker in my corners so my Patreon members don't laugh at me because I'm always telling them to go darker in the corners. There we go. So let me take my palette down so you can see. Dark in the corner. Dark in the corner. Pretty. And then a little smaller down here. Yeah. Okay. And then over here, just a few strokes. Shop towel. When in doubt, use the shop towel. That's right. Well, what do I have in mind for the next painting? That's a great question. I've got nothing in mind for the next painting. So if you have any ideas, let me know. There we go. Actually, I've got some projects, but I don't think I'll probably do the projects on the next painting. I'll probably make something easy, and then I'll do some of those crazy projects that I've got on the list. Edgy. Got some crazy projects on the list I'll do. Not right now, but some other time, sooner than later. There we go. You guys, it's 2 minutes to look at this painting. We've got a painting. It's not finished per se, but man, do we have a painting. That's amazing that we even have something with a car. This is cool.
In 2 hours.
In 2 hours. That's awesome. I'm just gonna do a few rocks here. There. Just gonna show, hey, we've got something going on. It is nearly midnight. I'm gonna stop and say Happy New Year, and I'm gonna keep painting. If you guys need to go, I get it. I'm tired too. Actually, I am tired. There we go. But I'm glad you guys, really, if you are interested at all, if this was in any way fun, jump on Patreon. Go to the live stream tier. Sign up and become a part of our community because it's growing. And honestly, it's the best way to learn, in my opinion. There we go. Yeah, a few more stones and rocks and whatnot, just to show, oh, there's something. It's not just flat dead. You know what, I should not add rocks there because that's going to open up a can of worms. I'm going to cover it. So I have to do a lot of detail on those. Yeah. So it's got to be midnight. Nope, 1 till. Other side of the stream. Oh yeah, it continues, doesn't it? Ooh, thank you. I'm just going to take some dark. Watch this. All you're going to do is just see kind of the canyon where it would go. You know, you're just going to see the back.
Good call.
There we go. Yeah, that's where it would be.
Mm-hmm.
And then, even my voice is getting tired, guys. Right back here. Cut it out. Sort of sharp on the bottom. And then the only other thing I would do is to take a fan brush and go a little light. Oh, it must be midnight.
I hear the guns going off.
All right, you guys, Happy New Year's. I'm going to finish this painting in a second, but Happy New Year. I got to get a cup of coffee. Good job. We made it to 2026.
Woo! Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, you guys. Super fun. Thanks for hanging out with me. This has been an awesome experience. Hope you guys enjoy these. They're starting to become a tradition. This is now the second year in a row that I have done a New Year's Eve. This is my last painting. I could literally, if I wanted to put the date on this painting, I could put 2025-2026.
Man, I don't know how you got that in 2 hours.
Thank you. That's hilarious.
That's a lot.
I'm tired. I am tired. Hopefully you guys learned a lot. Oh, I wanted to show this to you. If you're interested in signing up to Patreon, become a Patreon member.
Who's that guy?
Right? Yeah, right. So anyway, patreon.com/paintwithkevin. If you're interested in joining our community of growing artists, there it is. Sophie did a great job on that. How could I not use it?
Yay.
Hopefully you guys learned something. If nothing else, you learned don't paint a Model T, or whatever this is,
Hey.
while you're trying to live stream. No, I'm actually, in all reality, this came out great. Everything came out great. It's a 4-hour painting. It's not a 2-hour painting. That's all. That's all. Boom. But anyway, yeah, you could spend all day on this. All day. And really come up with, I think, something that's quite beautiful. Now, my question is, how far do you guys want to, I'm not even looking at the chat. Why are you holding the fan brush instead of a big, chunky 1-inch brush? That's a good question, Deji. Good question. Because I'm making some delicate little dainty leaves on here. I was going to say flowers, leaves. Background tree. There we go. Just to show, hey, there's a little something on those background trees. I'm going to double load. Let me get a little more black paint out because I'm going to double load my brush on my palette. It's a mess. I'm going to double load my brush. Back there is definitely, I put a lot of time here. This is sloppy. Sloppy. I'm just going to touch that very gently. What that does is it'll melt that away and you won't see the sloppiness anymore. See that? Go back to camera 1 for me, would you, Dad? I'm using that as a reference point. Yeah, that's better. Then just a little teeny touch of that to show kind of some, yeah. All right. Just a little black. Super fun. I'm not going to spend another couple minutes, 2 or 3 minutes on this. I just don't want to leave you with a half-finished painting just because it's midnight. You can always come back and watch this too if you're like, I'm so tired. Which I am too. Boom. There we go. There we go. There you go. I'm messy. I don't normally get messy when I paint. Going to extend that road out just a little there. That's good because it also incorporates that color in. Yeah. Okay. You guys, everything still looks good. Oh, we need a steering wheel. Who said steering wheel? Remember? We need a steering wheel. Let's do that here. I cannot wait to look at this. Tonight I'm probably going to watch some of this live stream on my computer. I just want to see it, you know? I just want to see what does it actually look like. Oh, that steering wheel was easy. There we go. That's fine. That was easy. No problem.
Oh, door handle.
Okay, I can throw a little door handle on. I don't even know where it would go. My little Grok image doesn't have it.
No, higher, and back. Right there. That's it.
Okay.
I don't think I have. Yeah, I wouldn't mess with the back.
He's not even sure. We don't know,
I don't know where that would be.
Okay. Took it out. There it is.
Not sure.
There it is. Awesome. Wait, what did Hope say? I thought you were leaving it on the left. Bummer. Oh, funny. That's funny. Fantastic. That's great. Thank you guys so much for your support. Really do appreciate it. This is just wild. absolutely wild.
And I think Max asked about two
Yes.
trees. Did he
Well,
question mark?
That's, I was going to double load my brush. Here we go. You ready? Boop, boop, boop. It's some good old highlight color on the brush. Good old shadow color on the other side. It's a very bright highlight. Let's see if that works. Okay. Kind of undecided where those need to stop in the grok. They stop over. I'm going to bring this one down just a little, maybe off the painting. That'll be fine. That kind of adds a little depth to it, actually.
Yeah.
Sort of lay some texture on there, like a palette knife, really. Thank you guys for sticking with me for so long. This is really an adventure. And honestly, I don't feel like I rushed it. I don't feel like I gave you a half-baked sort of deal. A lot of time in that, you know, all things considered. So that's good. I didn't want to make it like too fast. Let's just jam some leaves on. Yeah, that's good because that helps to darken up. What are people saying? Or are they tired and logging off? That's awesome. Look, that covers up that kind of half done. There we go. Side, and this will actually help to cover up this half done side as well.
Yeah.
There we go. Secret for you is, okay, Deji, I will see you. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you later. Thank you. Mia says colors are way too contaminated, muddy, greenish, branches of the tree, yada yada, messy things.
It's a rush.
Yeah. Okay, here's the thing. I'm not done yet. I've got to continue to blot in. So I'm going to remove a lot of the paint so I can actually highlight. Boom. There we go. And on this side, I'm going to do the same. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Now I'm going to take my detail round brush and here. Some sap green because I'm out of color. And while I'm at it, let me get just a little bit of. Actually, love that. I love that car. That is wild. That is absolutely wild. Let me get some yellow and green going. Boom. And we literally just need to bring on some beautiful, delicate little tree leaves. Oh, this is good. You know what? It takes a little time to do it this way, but I do like it. Leafing a tree takes time. This is the best way to do it. There's other ways to do it. This is the best. You can do it all kinds. I've got some walnut oil, helps it stick, helps it flow as well. I'm going to add a little red just to change the flavor of it. And I'm actually going to probably stamp, because I'm going to go quick with this for a second, and then I'm going to stamp on some texture with the shop towel, which will add some detail as well, because otherwise we'll be here till tomorrow. Or no, I'm already here till tomorrow. Yeah, anyway. Boom, there we go. Well, this turned out to be a pretty long little lesson. I was so hoping to be done by midnight, because I'm like, yeah, done. I don't remember the train, if I totally finished it or not, or if I kind of rushed the ending. I don't remember. Definitely bit off a lot for the amount of time that I had to work. wasn't able to quite get it done. Okay. But let me take this shop towel now, and I'll show you how to, so you got kind of blobbiness, right? So you can take your shop towel and go boop, boop, and just sort of hit it once or twice. You can even take some black and sort of hit it with the black, and it just sort of taps it. Let me see if that looks good on the, it sort of taps it back in there and just creates a better look. And you know what? Let me take some red and some yellow and some white. What time is it? I'm not going to go too much further, you guys. I may have to just do a part 2 over on Patreon and finish this thing up properly. There we go. Okay, that works. Boom. Actually, the tree's looking better. Looking better. Okay, and now I'm going to go back here and I'm going to add in some color to this branch here. Boom. A few strokes of detail. Boom. Not bad. Not bad. Man, I wish I had more time on that. I could really make that pop there. Oh, it's so pretty. Would be so much better though. Let's take some yellow and some white. Yellow and white. And then let's just pop, if I can get some highlight, so the light's coming through like this, I'm gonna pop just a little highlight. All kinds of fireworks are going off now. Oh, we had just a couple.
Very little.
We had just a couple. Yeah. I cannot wait to see you guys do your own version of this. This will be interesting to see next few weeks, or next days rather. Your version. There we go. Okay. A few more strokes here and there. Boom, there we go. So yeah, this has been a huge project, but hopefully you enjoyed it and learned a lot. You can kind of see what you can and can't do. A lot of this landscape stuff, you can actually go way further than what I show you today. I'm just trying to get a finished painting because I'm done. I don't want to paint on this thing. I'm done. Some of these elements just take a long time. Like leafing a tree, I could spend 45 minutes on this tree. Nobody wants to see me spend 45 minutes on this tree. But you could. In order for it to look proper, you just about have to. Going fast, you start to degrade the quality a little. But up here, if you can just sprinkle some leaves on the edge, the outer edges like that, and make the edges wispy, you can get away with some of that non-detail in the middle. Let me go a little darker on this side. Oh yeah, some of those beautiful darks, making it pop. Just, I tell you what, the whole painting is about where you put the colors. And then the next thing, where you put your contrast. So your biggest things. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. Boom. I think that this is really helping to punch some of the background. So some of that background's mistier and a little bit like blurry and just not contrasty. So this is helping to push that way, way back. And I think it makes a huge difference. Huge difference. And I like that because it's covering up some of the unfinished area with some of these beautiful bigger leaves and details. What do you guys think? Is that helping? I think it is. Mm-hmm. I'm going to add some liner brush because I've gone this far. How am I not going to? And if anybody sees anything that is reasonable, it's not going to take me another 30 minutes to do, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I'm going to just say Happy New Year and I'll see you over on Patreon. Oh, what an adventure. All right, this tree really has come together. It was a little bit iffy at the start, but it has come together. At least I think so. Mm-hmm. All right, Dad, you seen anything? Picking up anything?
Are you going to punch those with a paper towel?
Nope.
Oh, I thought
but I can. I should, maybe.
Thought that's what you said you were going to do.
Oh, should I?
I don't know. Maybe just a
little. I'm loving that. It makes a huge difference. Just a little. See that? You're just creating some textures. It kind of is all mixy down here. It doesn't matter. Just some textures to show, oh, there's a little something happening. Yeah, just a little something happening. Ooh, the more I add, you guys, the better it's starting to look. As far as the landscape goes, I was happy with this, but like for me to get a finished landscape, I'm like, oh, a bit off a lot to get a full landscape in that. So here we go. Brush, but there. Okay. You think I should paper towel it?
Just very lightly in spots,
Ooh,
just to break up some of the spots.
First of all, yeah, just if I do too much, I'm gonna lose that contrast.
Yeah, right.
So
Just very little,
minute.
but it gives you another
texture, doesn't it?
Yeah, another
All right.
texture.
You guys, if you're still with me, I'm going to do a little liner brush work after I find my liner brush. It should be just right over here. Okay, liner brush just for the last little bit. Dad says I could stop now, but I think I'm going to do it just because it's going to add that contrast back in the foreground right here. Needs it. And add some of these details that I'm going to be glad to see. You know, I'm going to be happy I did this. Just taking whatever dark color. Call it Hill Bridge. That's right, Jamie. I like that. Oh my goodness. There we go. When you guys are up so late. We're crazy. What are we doing? There we go. There we go. This would be a fun project to try in acrylic. What do you guys think? I know so many of you guys only like oil, but there's a lot of you also that do love acrylic, and I do love acrylic. Very partial to acrylic. That's in many ways easier than oil. It just depends on what you're doing, the kind of painting you're trying to get. But yeah, it's in many ways easier than oil. Bring that bridge out. Not like that. It just sort of breaks up that line a little. Oh yeah, it does. Just fill it in, make it busy. Fill it in, make it busy. Try not to make a mistake. There we go. There we go. Trees, you gotta make them busy in the middle of them. There we go. And I'm using just whatever I can find. One palette. That'll work. Dark. It's all kind of irrelevant. As long as it's just nice and dark, you'll be fine. Some beautiful branches and whatnot down here. You see some like plants in the original. You could really put in some more time to those plants, but yeah, just having some of these darks. Yeah, just some weeds and stuff growing up in the foreground. I think it's appropriate, worthwhile doing. Too big, but you know, yeah. Is that adding detail, or is it? Oh yeah, no, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you can't see these things. As when I ask, I don't know because I'm up close. I can't see it. You have to stand far away, 6 feet away. Yeah, it's in order to see it properly sometimes. Yeah, you know what? There it is. I'm glad we did it, Dad. I'm glad we did the grass.
Yeah.
I'm glad we did the grass. This was nuts. Phil, this was, he's probably asleep now, but he'll come back and watch it most likely. This was crazy. Glad we did it. Glad we did it.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. I'm exhausted. That was a lot. Here, a couple of. Yeah, trees in the background. There we go. And over here, a couple little tree trunks in the background. Spice that up a little. They were too, a little bit too dark there, so lightening them up a little. Yeah, just to show, hey, there's something happening in that background. There. And then just a couple. Go up, we don't miss it. Couple little beautiful leaves on this one, just to break the shape up a little. See that? And adds a little sharpness that and detail that I think works. Just really works well.
Yeah.
Couple of those sharper leaves there. I'm going to turn on our background music. We're just going to. Oh, I love it. You guys, it's shaping up. It's shaping up. You didn't think it would, but it did. That's cute. That's a cute little painting. It is. It is. It is. You know what? Could you do a little more color in the road? Absolutely. There's some parts that are a little. Who cares? It was a fun project. I'm so glad you guys decided to hang out with me this New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. Thank you, everyone who has purchased our videos, brushes, especially Patreon members. You guys are amazing, super helpful, and it keeps me able to create new paintings for you guys for as long as you support us. We really, really, really appreciate it. So just know when you get stuff, it makes a big difference. We really appreciate it. So thank you again for all of the comments, sticking with me, because I think we learned a lot. Very pleased with that. I like that road now. Very pleased with that. What do you think, Dad?
I like it.
We did it. What time is it? 22. Is this my longest live stream ever? Yes.
Probably.
This is also the wackiest live stream ever. Subject-wise? Yeah, probably. There we go. Yeah, probably. I'll just texture this with a palette knife real quick. I'm just gonna integrate that, but I don't wanna destroy it, so palette knife. Just to create the road texture a little better. Oh, I like that, you guys. This is working. And just do a rut in the road, just a little. I mean, just like a little rut where the. All right, unless you see something, Dad, I'm done.
Yeah, looks good.
The road's okay. So next time we do something on Patreon, it will be normal. Sure. We've got a couple of abnormal things on the list, but I'll probably do something normal just to give myself a break. And we'll get back to our abnormals. All right. Somebody pull the knife out of the brush out of my hand, right? Because that's really done.
Yeah, that does.
It is, it's done. I'm just playing with the road because I know the more you do with the road, the more you dial it in, the better it will look. But yeah, no, I think we have a road. I mean, look at it.
Yay.
Yeah, we do. It's pretty. It's not perfect. You know what? Hey, one more thing. Sorry. Just 2 seconds. I just want to bring that highlight all the way up to the actual car. Because the way the light's striking, I think it would just come up
Yeah.
to the car itself. Then we'll stop right there. Ooh, it's kind of pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boy, the palette knife does a good road. Okay. Cute little painting.
Yay.
Fun. Thank you guys so much for everything. What a crazy experience. Hopefully you guys learned a lot, and I will see you in the next painting, video, whatever that is. All right, a little purple on that back side as I finish it up. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Happy New Year. We did it.
Happy New Year.
That was crazy. That was crazy. Oh, no, I want to do that. Okay, bye. Good night.